For many years, Earth lived quietly in the vast galaxy. People on Earth worked hard to build their homes, their cities, and their technology. The rest of the galaxy was different. Many other planets and alien worlds were fighting for power. They attacked each other, taking land and resources. They built huge armies and warships, but Earth did not join those wars. The people of Earth chose to stay quiet and watch. Even though Earth looked calm, it was not weak. Deep inside their secret labs and hidden places, Earth's scientists and engineers worked day and night. They built strong weapons and powerful ships. They made smart machines and robots to help fight if war ever came. They trained brave soldiers, ready to protect their home. Earth's leaders kept this a secret from the galaxy. They wanted to prepare, but not start a fight. One day, the leaders of Earth sent a message to the whole galaxy. The message was clear and strong. It said, "Earth has been holding back for many years. We have not shown our true power, but now the time has come. We will fight to protect our home. Any attack on Earth will be met with force like never before." Many aliens laughed when they heard this. They thought Earth was just a small planet. They believed Earth could not fight with the big powers of the galaxy. But Earth was ready. Soon after the warning, Earth ships moved quickly through space. The ships were fast and strong. They had weapons that could destroy entire planets if needed. The first attack was shocking. Earth's fleet destroyed a rival star system without mercy. The enemy never expected such power from Earth. The galaxy was silent for a moment. Everyone was afraid and surprised. The news spread quickly. Galactic leaders started to believe Earth was no longer holding back. They saw Earth's technology was far better than they thought. Earth was no longer a quiet planet. It was a powerful force. The other planets had to prepare for war. Some tried to make peace, but Earth's leaders knew it was too late. War was coming. Commander Alex Rains was one of Earth's best military leaders. He was strong, smart, and calm in battle. Alex had fought many small fights before, but this war would be different. It would be bigger and harder than anything he had seen. His job was to lead the human soldiers and make sure Earth stayed safe. Alex felt the weight of this responsibility. He knew many lives depended on his decisions. On Earth, people watched, the stars with hope and fear. Families waited for news of their loved ones. Soldiers prepared for battle. Everyone knew the war would change their lives forever. Earth's strength was clear, but the cost of war was always high. As Earth's ships moved closer to enemy planets, the soldiers felt the tension. They knew they were the first line of defense. Their training helped them stay calm. They trusted their commanders and their new weapons. The soldiers believed in Earth and its promise to protect everyone. The galaxy was changing fast. Old friends became enemies. Battles broke out in space and on distant planets. Earth was fighting not just for itself, but for its place in the galaxy. It wanted respect and safety. The warning had been given. Now Earth was ready to fight without mercy. The galaxy was no longer peaceful. After Earth's first powerful strike, many alien leaders were afraid. They had never seen such strength from a planet they thought small and weak. Now, they knew Earth was a serious enemy. They quickly began to prepare their own armies and weapons. The galaxy was ready to fight a war like never before. Commander Alex Rains stood on the bridge of the Earth flagship, watching the stars through the large window. His face was calm, but inside, he felt the weight of the coming battles. The whole galaxy was watching Earth now. They expected Earth to make mistakes. But Alex knew his soldiers were ready. They had trained for years. They had new weapons and fast ships. They had to protect Earth and win this war. Alex remembered the first battle. Earth's ships had moved like lightning, striking hard and fast. The enemy's fleets were destroyed before they could fight back. But it was only the beginning. The galaxy would not give up easily. The aliens were smart, and many of them had powerful weapons too. Earth's army grew stronger every day. Soldiers came from all over the planet. Men and women worked together as one team. They learned to use new weapons and machines. Some soldiers rode in spaceships that could travel faster than light. Others used special suits that helped them breathe and fight in strange places like frozen moons or deserts on other planets. Alex visited the soldiers often. He talked to them, listened to their fears and hopes. He knew war was hard on everyone. Many soldiers missed their families. They worried about what would happen to Earth if they lost. But Alex always told them to be brave. He told them Earth was counting on them. Their courage would decide the future of their world. Not all the news was about fighting. Scientists on Earth worked day and night to make new technology. They studied alien ships that had been captured or destroyed. They found ways to use this alien technology to make Earth's weapons better. They built powerful robots that could fight on their own. These robots were fast and smart. They could help soldiers and protect important places on Earth. Meanwhile, the alien leaders planned their own moves. They knew Earth was strong, but they had no choice but to fight. Some of them formed alliances. They shared their ships and soldiers. They hoped that together they could stop Earth's advance. But Earth had something they did not expect: the human spirit. The soldiers of Earth fought not just with weapons, but with hope and courage. They believed in their planet and in each other. They worked as a family, helping and protecting one another. Even when the battles were hard, they did not give up. Commander Alex led many missions. He was always at the front, leading his team into battle. He made smart plans and changed them quickly when needed. He knew the galaxy was full of danger, but he never lost hope. He believed that Earth would win this war. One day, Alex received a secret message. The alien coalition was planning a big attack. They wanted to destroy Earth's space fortress, the place that kept Earth safe from attacks. If they succeeded, Earth would be very vulnerable. Alex knew this was the most important fight yet. He called his best soldiers together. They prepared for the battle of their lives. Ships were repaired, weapons were checked, and every soldier was ready. Alex told them, "This is our home. We must protect it no matter what. We fight for our families, for our future, for Earth." Damre. Soldiers nodded, their faces full of determination. They knew the coming battle would be hard. But they also knew they had the strength and the heart to win. The war was not over. It was only getting harder. But Earth was ready to fight without mercy. The soldiers of Earth prepared for the great battle ahead. Commander Alex Raines knew this fight would decide the future of their planet. The space fortress was Earth's last shield, the place that stopped enemies from reaching the planet's surface. If the aliens took it, Earth would be open to destruction. The pressure was heavy, but Alex was calm and focused. On the morning of the battle, Earth's ships gathered near the fortress. The sky was dark with warships from many planets. The enemy's fleet was huge and ready to attack with all their might. Earth's soldiers waited silently. Their hearts were strong, but they knew this fight would be dangerous. Alex walked among the troops. He looked into their eyes and saw hope and fear. He spoke to them softly but with strength. "This fortress protects our homes and families. We cannot let it fall. We will fight with everything we have. We are Earth's shield." The battle began suddenly. Enemy ships fired powerful lasers, and Earth's defenses lit up with bright explosions. Ships moved fast, weaving through space like lightning. Earth's soldiers used new weapons that could change shape and power, fighting the aliens with skill and courage. Alex sat in the command center watching the fight. He gave orders and changed plans as the battle grew fierce. The enemy was strong, but Earth's technology was better. The fortress had powerful shields that held against the enemy's strongest attacks. Earth's soldiers fought bravely, never backing down. On the battlefield, many soldiers showed great courage. One young pilot, Maya, flew her ship through enemy lines to save a group of trapped soldiers. Her quick thinking and bravery helped turn the fight in Earth's favor. Soldiers cheered her name, knowing that every small victory was important. But the enemy had a secret weapon. A huge alien warship, bigger than any other, appeared from behind an asteroid. It fired massive energy beams that damaged Earth's defenses. The fortress shook, and alarms sounded everywhere. Alex knew this was the moment they had feared. He ordered all ships to focus their fire on the big warship. The soldiers worked together, aiming their weapons carefully. The battle became louder and more dangerous. Ships exploded in bright fireballs, and space was filled with smoke and debris. After hours of fighting, Earth's ships finally hit the enemy warships' weak points. It began to break apart, and the enemy fleet started to lose hope. The big warship exploded in a huge blast that lit up the dark sky. The enemy fleet began to retreat. Earth's soldiers cheered, but they knew the fight was not over. The battle had cost many lives. The fortress was damaged, and Earth's defenders were tired. Commander Alex walked among the wounded soldiers, thanking them for their bravery. He promised to protect them and rebuild what was lost. Back on Earth, families waited anxiously for news. When the victory was announced, people celebrated. The war was still dangerous, but this great battle showed that Earth would not fall. The courage of the soldiers gave hope to everyone. Commander Alex looked up at the stars that night. He knew the galaxy had changed forever. Earth was no longer a hidden power. It was now a strong force, ready to fight and protect its home. The war had only just begun, but Alex believed that with courage and unity, Earth would survive. After the great battle at the space fortress, Earth was stronger but tired. The damage was clear, but the spirit of the soldiers was not broken. Commander Alex Raines knew the enemy would not stop. The aliens would come again, with new plans and bigger forces. Earth had to be ready for anything. Back on Earth, scientists worked hard to repair the fortress and improve its defenses. They studied the enemy's weapons and ships captured during battle. The scientists made new machines and weapons that could change during fights. These new weapons could fight better in space, on planets, and even in strange environments like icy moons or deserts. Meanwhile, the enemy leaders gathered to plan their next move. They were angry and afraid. Earth had shown great power, but they did not want to give up their plans to control the galaxy. Some aliens suggested making peace with Earth, but others wanted to keep fighting. The galaxy was full of anger and fear. Commander Alex did not wait for the enemy to attack again. He led his soldiers on missions to find and stop enemy forces before they could grow stronger. These missions were dangerous. The soldiers traveled to far planets and fought in strange places. They faced storms, rough lands, and strange creatures. But they never gave up. One mission was special. Alex and a team of soldiers were sent to a distant planet where the enemy was building a new warship. The planet was dark and cold. The enemy's base was hidden deep underground. Alex and his team had to be careful. They could not let the enemy know they were there. Using stealth and smart technology, the soldiers moved quietly. They destroyed important parts of the enemy's base. The mission was risky and some soldiers were hurt, but they succeeded in stopping the new warship before it could be used. This victory gave Earth an important advantage. Back on Earth, people heard stories of bravery and hope. Soldiers became heroes. Families waited proudly for their loved ones to return. The war was hard, but Earth was winning small battles every day. Still, the war was not just about weapons and fights. Earth's leaders knew they had to protect their people in other ways. They worked to keep life safe on Earth. Factories made food, medicine, and supplies for soldiers and families. Schools and hospitals stayed open, and people helped each other. Commander Alex met often with Earth's leaders. They planned for the future and talked about ways to end the war. But everyone knew peace would only come if Earth was strong enough to protect itself. The galaxy was watching, and Earth had to show it was ready for anything. One day, Earth scientists made a great discovery. They built new smart ships that could think and fight without humans inside. These ships were fast and clever. They could act quickly in battle and help the soldiers. The leaders called them the Guardians. The Guardians became a new hope for Earth. Alex and his soldiers trained with the Guardians. They learned how to work together. The Guardians could fly into battle alone or with soldiers. This new technology gave Earth a big advantage. The enemy was surprised and worried about these smart ships. The war was far from over, but Earth was changing. It was no longer a quiet planet. It was a place of power, hope, and courage. Commander Alex looked at the stars and knew the coming battles would be harder. But with new weapons and brave soldiers, Earth would fight without mercy. The galaxy was changing fast. Earth was no longer a quiet planet at the edge of space. It had become a strong power with smart weapons, brave soldiers, and new technology. The alien leaders could not ignore it anymore. Some feared Earth, some wanted revenge, and some wanted to destroy it completely. One powerful alien leader named Zorak was planning something big. Zorak ruled over 5 planets. His army was huge, and his ships were some of the fastest in the galaxy. He had never lost a war. When he heard about Earth's victory at the fortress and the new Guardians, he became angry. Zorak sent a secret spy to Earth. The spy changed his body to look like a human and entered one of Earth's space stations. His mission was to find a weakness in Earth's defense and report it back. But the humans were smarter than the spy expected. He was caught by Earth's security team and taken to Commander Alex Rains. Alex looked at the spy with calm eyes. He asked no questions at first. He simply said, "We don't want to rule the galaxy, we just want to be left in peace." The spy stayed silent, but deep inside, he was shocked. Earth had captured him so easily. He now understood why the aliens were losing. Earth was not just strong, it was clever. Later, Earth's top officers found information from the spy's ship. It showed that Zorak was preparing a massive attack. He wanted to hit Earth directly. This would be the largest battle yet. Alex called a meeting of all Earth's top leaders. Everyone agreed Earth had to strike first. They could not wait for Zorak to bring the war to their doorstep. This time, Earth would go to Zorak's home planet. The mission was risky. Zorak's planet, Daracor, was surrounded by defense rings and heavy weapons. No ship had ever passed through alive. But Alex had a plan. He would lead the Guardians and a team of elite fighters on a surprise attack. They would break the defense ring, destroy Zorak's command center, and return before the enemy could recover. The soldiers trained hard. They studied Daracor's maps, learned about the alien weapons, and practiced fighting in low-gravity zones. Everyone knew the risk. Some might not return. But they were ready. They were fighting for Earth. On the day of the mission, Earth's fleet rose like fire through the stars. The Guardians flew ahead, fast and quiet. Their smart systems dodged the enemy sensors. The rest of the team followed close behind. When they reached the defense ring, the Guardians attacked first. They shut down the enemy's shields and cleared a path. Alex and his team moved quickly. They landed on Daracor, fought past the guards, and reached the command center. Zorak was waiting. He was tall, strong, and angry. He shouted, "You dare come to my world?" Alex replied, "We warned the galaxy. We said we were holding back. Now, we're not." The battle was hard. Zorak was powerful, but Alex fought with skill, and his team fought with heart. Finally, Zorak fell. His army scattered in fear. The mission was a success. Earth's fleet returned home as heroes. People cheered in every city. The galaxy watched with wide eyes. Earth had just done the impossible. They defeated the strongest alien general on his own planet. Alex knew this victory would send a message. Earth was not a weak world anymore. It was a force of courage, intelligence, and unity. And the war was not over yet. The victory on Daracor was a great moment for Earth. People celebrated all over the world. Soldiers were proud, and families hugged their loved ones who had returned safely. But Commander Alex Rains knew this was only the start of a bigger fight. The galaxy was not done with Earth yet. After Zorak's defeat, many smaller alien groups started to join forces. They saw Earth as a threat to their power. They planned to stop Earth before it grew stronger. These new enemies were hidden in the dark corners of space, and their attacks were quick and surprising. Alex prepared his team for a new kind of war, one of quick strikes and sudden attacks. Earth's forces had to be ready anywhere, anytime. The soldiers trained day and night. They learned new ways to fight in space and on different planets. The Guardians, the smart ships, became even smarter. They could fly in swarms, protecting each other and attacking with great power. One night, a sudden alarm woke the whole space station. Enemy ships had been detected near Earth's outer defenses. The attack was coming fast. Alex and his soldiers rushed to their ships. The enemy fleet was bigger than before and used strange new weapons that disrupted Earth sensors. The battle began in deep space. Earth ships and the enemy clashed in bright explosions and fast moves. The Guardians led the fight, using their speed and cleverness to confuse the enemy. But the alien weapons were strong, and some Earth ships were damaged. Alex flew his ship close to the battle. He saw his soldiers fighting bravely. One ship was trapped and about to be destroyed. Without thinking, Alex rushed to save it. His quick action saved many lives and gave the soldiers hope. After hours of fighting, Earth's forces pushed the enemy back. The alien ships retreated into the darkness. Earth had won, but the price was high. Many brave soldiers were lost, and the space station needed repairs. Back on Earth, the people felt the war's toll. They missed their heroes and worried about what was coming next. Alex visited the families of the fallen soldiers. He spoke softly and promised that their sacrifices would not be forgotten. "We fight for you and for the future," he said. Meanwhile, Earth scientists worked hard. They studied the new enemy weapons and tried to find ways to stop them. They developed better shields and new energy weapons. They created drones that could fly alongside the Guardians and help in battles. The war was changing. It was no longer just about big battles. It was about small fights everywhere, in space, on planets, and even inside dark asteroid fields. Earth had to be ready for anything. Alex met with his commanders and scientists. They planned new strategies to keep Earth safe. They knew the enemy would keep coming with new plans. But Alex believed in his team. He trusted the soldiers, the Guardians, and the people of Earth. One day, a message arrived from a far planet. It was a call for help. A peaceful alien race was under attack by a powerful enemy group. They asked Earth for support. Alex knew helping them was the right choice. It would show that Earth was not only strong but also kind. He gathered a team and the Guardians. They prepared to travel to the distant planet to defend the innocent. The soldiers felt proud to protect others beyond their world. This mission was different. It was not just about survival, but about hope and friendship. As Earth's fleet moved through space toward the call for help, Alex looked at the stars. He knew the war was far from over. But he also knew that Earth was ready to fight without mercy, for its people and for all who needed its help. The call for help from the distant planet was urgent. The peaceful aliens were facing a powerful enemy that wanted to take their home and resources. Earth could not ignore their plea. Commander Alex Rains prepared his fleet and soldiers for the journey across the stars. The planet was called Valtor, covered in green forests and wide blue oceans. It was beautiful but fragile. When Earth's fleet arrived, the battle had already begun. Enemy ships flew over the planet, shooting powerful lasers that burned the trees and destroyed villages. Alex and his team quickly joined the fight. The Guardians flew in front, protecting the soldiers and civilians. The battle was fierce. The enemy was strong, but Earth's forces were faster and smarter. The Guardians used new tactics, flying in groups that confused the enemy and protected each other. On the ground, Earth's soldiers worked with the Valtor people. They helped build defenses, protect towns, and rescue those trapped in danger. Alex saw the fear in the eyes of the Valtor children. He promised to keep them safe. "We fight for you," he said. "You are not alone." The war on Valtor was hard. The enemy brought new weapons that could destroy entire cities. But Earth's team was determined. Every victory gave hope to the people. Every loss made them fight harder. One day, the enemy launched their biggest attack. Hundreds of ships surrounded the planet, ready to crush the defenders. Alex gathered his leaders. "This is the moment," he said. "We must stand strong. We fight with everything we have." The battle lasted for hours. Explosions lit the sky. Ships crashed and burned. On the ground, soldiers and Valtor fighters held their lines. The Guardians flew in daring moves, attacking enemy ships and saving Earth's forces from destruction. In the middle of the battle, Alex's ship was hit. Alarms screamed. and the ship shook violently, but Alex stayed calm. He gave orders to his team and fought back. With the help of the Guardians, he destroyed the enemy's lead ship, breaking their attack. The enemy began to retreat. The people of Valtor cheered. Earth's forces had won the battle and saved the planet. After the fight, Alex met the leaders of Valtor. They thanked Earth for its help and friendship. "Your bravery saved us," said their leader. Alex smiled and said, "We fight for peace for all worlds." Earth's victory on Valtor sent a strong message across the galaxy. Earth was no longer just a planet defending itself. It was a protector, a friend, and a new power to be respected. Back on me, Earth people celebrated again. The war was still going on, but hope was alive. Soldiers trained harder. Scientists worked on better technology, and families waited with pride. Alex looked at the stars one last time. The galaxy was big, and dangers would come again. But Earth was ready. They would fight without mercy to protect their home and others who needed help. The warning was clear. Earth was no longer holding back. The galaxy had been warned. Now the war was without mercy.